Hello, Foxpack, and welcome to. If it'll load, I probably should have just went to the menu. Welcome to Castle Crashers. Now, my nose is still broken, if you're wondering, but I figured, hey, why not record it anyway? So we're gonna actually be playing. Let's go with a character I've never touched before. Grey Knight. Now, because of the fact that I am a man of challenges, I'm actually going to do this, unless it's necessary for some point in the game, I am going to do this entire game with melee only. Because that's just a brilliant idea, especially considering I haven't played this game in like half a year, maybe longer. Pick up these. I am going to check for stuff though. I don't remember the keys. So, basically what I mean by only melee is that it's no like magic. It's no magic like that. It's just melee and ranged. Now, the reason why I'm allowed to use ranged is because I believe that some parts of the game are actually impossible without it. If I remember correctly. I might not, but hey, hey, I can teach you the basics of combat. That was the wrong button. For a light attack, press Y for the heavy attack, A to jump, LT to block baddies, and alternate your attacks to perform different combos. Yep. How to use your magic, hold RT. RT plus Y for a splash attack. More magic abilities will be available as you increase your magic skill. Add. It didn't look like it said add. Add skill points to magic to increase your current magic abilities. When trained, magic is the most devastating skill you can acquire. Yep, especially with Red Knight. That's one thing. I do have multiple characters that I've beaten the game with. Red Knight was way too easy to beat the game with because of his magic, it being so OP. Anyway, hey, did you forget how to use items? Here, take the health potion. Press the right or left bumper to toggle your inventory. Yeah, I have the shovel and boomerang and stuff already, because of the fact that I've been in the game on other things. But anyway, press the left to toggle the item in your inventory. Press B to use the selective item you have. And yeah, so let's go on. I'm very slow. I can't shoot very far, and I'm not very strong. But I'll probably still get decently far anyway. These episodes will either be longer or shorter than the typical episodes. Especially considering I haven't played in a long time. Is this better? It loses my strength a bit, but I don't mind that. I'm not going to be using magic unless it's necessary anyway. The most OP thing you can do in terms of melee is jump attacks and then just do this against a wall. It's definitely the most OP thing you can do, especially during runs where you're not using magic. Which, depending on the character you're using, is just a natural thing. Ow. Sorry if I get quiet at times. I probably should have set myself to do not disturb since I'm recording. Because, you know, I definitely think ahead. Yeah. 4 princesses. Man. It's oddly reminiscent of like Kingdom Hearts and other games. I don't know why, but I just couldn't think of other games where you rescue princesses. Aside from, obviously, Mario. But Mario, you only rescue typically one princess from what I know. And some of them, you don't even rescue a princess at all. From what I know, anyway. I don't have the ability to play many Mario games, especially recent ones like Odyssey. I really wish I had a Switch. I really wish I had an adapter so I could play my console games on here, because like I have pretty much all the Kingdom Hearts games. And if you include the ones that are in the decimal point ones. So if you include those, I have pretty much every Kingdom Hearts game. I believe the only one I don't have the ability to play, if I had an adapter to play all of them, would be recoded, and that's just because I don't have the cartridge, and the one that's on the PS4 is, no, PS3 and PS4. The one that's on there is just like, I don't know. I'm not good with words. I'll get another health potion, I guess. That's the same sword I have on. Actually, I don't need to upgrade my magic since I won't be using it. 1 strength and 1 defense for now. Alright, so I think we'll do this the next area, or whenever it kicks me out of into the map screen, considering that's pretty much saying, hey, you're done with this area, something to that extent. But yeah, I hope some of you guys know or enjoy this series, or not know this series, but know this game, and that some of you enjoy it yourself and think that it's going to be a cool challenge, or just a cool series in terms of the challenge that is melee only, especially when I do things like that. I am interested in the other magic that the Grey Knight has, but I'll probably check that out on my own time, or possibly just level up the characters, some of the other characters I have in my own time, and show you what all their magics are. Ow. Where did my friends go? Weren't there friends with me like literally half a second ago? I don't know. I could do like ground melee only, since like I said, the aerial melee, no matter what damage you do, is the most OP thing you can do without magic. But hey, let's just finish this guy off. If you're skilled enough, oh, okay, I thought that was some sort of special item, but like I said, it's been a while since I've played. But without magic, or yeah, without magic, I believe that is the most OP thing you can do. I could just like do a no leveling, like obviously I'd still get levels, but I mean like no using my skill points to upgrade stuff, which would be for an interesting thing. But the thing is that typically when it comes to stuff like that, especially in like games I've already done before, like how in Bleed, I believe, I limited myself to certain weapons, which was probably a good idea since I had already beaten that game so many times. You're what's left. But yeah, since I had beaten Bleed so many times prior to that, because I just love the game so much, I don't know. I really hope that my nose sounds fine. Oh well, first off, that my audio's recording. I didn't check to make sure first, because the game was loading and such. But yeah. So aside from the audio recording, I really hope that I'm able to be heard, because the game audio for me is really quiet, so I'm not sure how loud it's going to be in retrospect compared to me. But hey, let's fight a mini boss, shall we? Okay. I forgot, those are explosions. I figured, hey, if I'm not on the check mark, I won't be able to see it. Okay. Okay, well now yeah, I was in a corner there. No, come back here. I want to do more damage. Okay. Okay. Well, you can't damage it from the back, or at least not while it's moving. Yeah, you can't damage it from the back at all. Or at least, maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I just need to get good, you know? Level 4, sprint plus X or plus Y. Oh yeah, those are the sprinting attacks. I'm sure there's some sort of challenge out there on YouTube already, ow, of people only using the sprint XY attacks to defeat enemies. I'm sure there is. The internet's a big place. Maybe not on YouTube, but somewhere online there has to be something like that. Anyway, let us continue. That wasn't the real boss of the stage, by the way. Just a mini boss, in case you guys didn't know. Also, if you guys ever wonder why, like, I sometimes progressively get more and more quiet throughout videos, or not throughout videos, but throughout my videos, how through like say for instance through my CS:GO video, or possibly even my One Night at Flumpty's 2 video that I recorded, I progressively got more and more quiet as that audio went through, and that's because I have this strange habit of slowly leaning back in my chair without my knowledge, and I won't notice until like I get up or just can't see the screen properly anymore. And it's because of this that my voice gets quiet, and I sometimes have to make the audio for the game so quiet that you either can't hear it too well or you can't hear it at all sometimes. Especially with some of the horror games that have the audio as a big part of it. Like for instance, the FNAF games. I believe FNAF, or actually Five Nights at Candy's 2 is probably the best example I can come up with, aside from Five Nights at Candy's 3, because of the fact of Chester. You have to pay attention to not only the side of the building he's on in terms of left or right if you have stereo, but you also got to pay attention to the fact of how long he's been doing it for if you were busy doing other things in the process. You guys feel me? Sorry about that. Like I said, my nose still broken, and I don't think it's gonna heal anytime soon. But hey, I figured this is a bit of a bigger game than normal, so I figured I'd give it audio, or at least audio for the first one. Oh, I thought this was gonna be the arena, so I was preparing. Ow, ow! Don't hit me. You hit me, I hit you with my sword. So basically I just hit you. Chicken and a coin. Great. Okay, now it's the arena. I forgot the arena had a frowny face door on it. Alright, there's the 4 princesses, one of which tied up by their face. Man, one of those princesses looks really calm. The one that's red. Maybe it's just because I can't see her face, but she looks way too calm for her own good. Also, I've noticed, maybe this is just because of the fact that like I'm in a boss fight, and I was in the last one too, but I've noticed that that with some levels you don't get anything. Like, you don't get any new skills, you just get skill points. Because like with some levels, as you guys saw, I got the AA ability, hit A twice and you do a spin attack. I got that after I leveled up. I don't know. Maybe they were just telling me, hey, you haven't used this yet, why not use it now? I'm sure it'll be effective. Definitely won't be completely ineffective. Yeah, that is, even if you level up your strength to the max, like for instance you only focus on strength your entire leveling, you probably still won't be able to do effective damage with that, because it usually misses a lot of its hits. Because like, look, like, see, it's not doing anything. Maybe he's invincible during that, so let me try it one more time. Yeah, it does 3 hits, even though it looks like it should do at least 10. And just get rid of this guy real quick. I believe he sets fire to his own comrades, and apparently hits his own comrades with spikes. Also, I'm completely sure that that the guy that he had squashed before would have been a much more devastating opponent for me, considering the fact that this guy is so slow. I believe the other guys are slower than the normal barbarians as well, but still, I feel like that other guy would have been a much more threatening opponent, because like this guy was super easy. Anyway, treasure time. Yeah, anytime you defeat a major boss, in case you guys don't know, you get a bunch of treasure that from a giant chest that usually squashes the enemy. Now get all of this before it despawns, and cut that. I believe I have it already, but I believe there's an achievement to where if you're going through the entire game with friends, and you get the kiss, considering you have to fight your friends if you're doing the kiss thing. If you get all the kisses from all the princesses whenever you finish it, you get an achievement because you have to fight your friends, as I've said. So the only items that carry through, either that or I guess I just have them for some reason, are the shovel and the boomerang, because typically you just start with the bow and some health potions. The other items that are obvious to see are a golden steering wheel, a golden telescope, what looks like a map, what looks like a compass, and a horn. Alright, but that'll be it for this episode, guys. I'm not sure if it's short, long, who knows, but I don't want to overload it, because as you can see there is more, and I do know when that stops, and it's like 5 levels up. And if I go here, you'll notice that I can't go there without the golden compass, steering wheel, and telescope. I require these relics before we can set sail, and if I try to go anyway, just invisible wall. Let's see what's in these barrels though. Okay, I can't go down enough to break those. I can break these ones though. There's an apple, another apple, but that one was Granny Smith. So yeah, 5 levels up, well 4 levels up considering you start at level 1. But yeah, that'll do it for, I'll keep the music going. That'll do it for this episode, and I will see you later, Foxpack.